gravity was the only thing that Austin ever worried about when he lived with me. I would often see him just sitting, looking a little worried, but very thoughtful. You could see that he was pondering something perplexing. When you'd ask him why, or when I would ask him why, what's he worried about? What's he thinking about? He would always shrug and say, "Oh, just gravity." Because it was always the same answer. That was the only thing Austin ever worried about. Whether or not the earth was going to randomly drop out of the sky. So for a child at that age to be thinking about things like that just shows how intelligent he is, or was. Who knows how far he's regressed now. And how loved he was. How happy he was that he didn't worry about the same things that other little kids were worrying about. He was happy in our life with our family. He had no need to know anything about his sperm donor. He never asked, didn't want to know. And all he ever worried about was gravity. Now Austin is in complete hell. Really, there's no other word for it. And his worries have completely changed. Austin now has to be concerned about how to protect himself from the daily abuse. And Austin has to worry about, how to not set off the bomb. How to avoid getting yelled and screamed at. How to avoid getting hit. Because at any moment, Alice Sellers, Wicked Witch of West Vancouver, could go off. And that's sadly the gravity of the situation that Austin is in now. Nobody seems to take it seriously. Everybody says stupid things like, "Oh, well, we hope that's not happening." Oh, really? Is that what saved me from all the abuse was hope? Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Hope didn't save me. So you can go screw your hope. How about actions? Why don't you actually take the evidence and save my child from all the unnecessary name-calling, emotional, mental, and physical and sexual abuse that is happening to him? And all the lost time with his family and friends. How about you take that seriously? How do you think Austin's going to react when he finds out how long he's been lied to, taught to hate his mom and everybody he knows, and that he's forced to live with a sociopath who says she's going to hire a hitman to kill me? What about the gravity of that? You think Austin's gonna say, "Hey, yeah, I was in a safe situation with a sociopath who wanted to kill my mom"? Nobody else would leave their child there. So why is my son being forced to live there? Have we not learned anything from the Melendez brothers? Nobody took their situation seriously either. They were left forced to defend themselves by murdering their abusers. Because everyone just pretends that when you live in a rich, wealthy neighborhood, abuse doesn't happen. But we know that's not true. We've seen the police reports. We know that Alice Sellers is mentally ill. We know my child is in an unsafe environment. And these monsters are just choosing to look the other way. This is now the situation that my child lives in. That's gravity.